What up? Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to be doing a little discussion video. As you can see, we're going to be going over 6 bikes. That was 10. That's 7. We're going to be going over 6 bikes that Harley Davidson is going to be discontinuing for 2021. Really quick, guys, before we get into the discussion, before we dive into what we're going to speak about, if you want to support the channel in any way, go ahead. The merch is already up, guys. You can help me by supporting the channel. It'll go a long way. It'll help me buy parts for the bike. It'll help me do different stuff and buy different equipment for the channel. The merch is up. Everything's down. If you want to go ahead and get a t-shirt, a sticker, a mug, a hoodie, if you want to buy your girlfriend a legging, if you want to get your dog a little coat or whatever, there's a bunch of stuff down below. I'll be greatly appreciated if you guys go out and support the channel by doing that. So a big thank you in advance. Now let's get on with today's discussion. All right, guys, so as we know, there's a lot that has been going on with Harley Davidson the last few months. We all know that the new CEO is trying to rewire everything. He's changing the whole structure up. He's trying to, set the company up in a different directions. And with that being said, there's also a lot of fat that needs to be cut off in order for the company to be profitable, in order for the company to succeed later on in the future. So there's obviously a few little things that need to happen, and that's getting rid of some bikes that aren't really selling the way they should be. They're not as profitable as they should be. So number 6, we're gonna start with the most anticipated bike that a lot of people were waiting for. A lot of Harley Davidson enthusiasts, a lot of motorcycle enthusiasts, and a lot of Harley Davidson enthusiasts that didn't want this bike to come out. But the Harley Davidson Bronx, the naked bike, the street bike, I already made a video about this. Super bummed out about the whole thing. I think they're making a big error scrapping that bike up. I thought it was a pretty cool design. I thought they were heading the right direction due to the fact that right now naked bikes are still really cool, and that was something that would have brought in the younger clientele that they are striving to reach. All right, so number 5, we have the FXDR. That is no surprise since that bike came out. That bike just kind of sat on floors. I know overseas a lot of people were fans of that bike, and that's like mostly for the European clientele. I know over in Europe, people love those bikes with the big wide tires in the back. That's like a Europe thing, like they love that over there. Unfortunately, the FXDR here did not sell the way they thought it would. Personally, I think they just went about the FXDR totally wrong. I think they could have designed it a bit differently, but like I said, I wasn't a fan of the bike, so that bike to me doesn't matter if it's out. All right, so number 4, we have the Sport Glide. The Sport Glide came out for a year or two. Pretty cool bike. I was actually a pretty cool fan of that bike. I like the fact that it came with the removable bags in the back. They're very simple to take off, about 30 seconds to literally detach those bags. The fairing in the front, very easy to take off. Could they have gone with the design a bit differently? Yes, I think they maybe could have added a bigger fairing in the front. I think the bike was pretty cool though. Like I really liked it. I think if someone was to take that bike now and build it out into like a little performance mini bagger type of thing, it will do really good. Changing out the wheels, maybe a different design for the bags, a bigger fairing, and a few little tweaks here and there. I'll do a little stage 2, stage 3 on it, change out the suspension. Like it could have been something really cool. Unfortunately, the Sport Glide wasn't selling as they thought it was, so the Sport Glide's gonna be gone. All right, next on the list, another European favorite, the Breakout. The Breakout will not be returning for 2021 here in the US. I'm not sure about the European market. As for now, the Breakout is gone, it's not gonna come back. The Breakout is another bike that I think is a pretty cool bike. Would I personally buy a Breakout? No. Do I like it? Yes. The big fat tire in the back looks really cool. I like that headlamp in the front. That looks really nice, very different as well. It's a cool bike. Would I buy it? No, but I like to look at it. All right, next on the list, one of my favorite all-time bikes. I think this might be everyone's favorite bike, but no one really has the balls to go out and buy it. The Deluxe. The Deluxe is just pure beauty, pure Harley Davidson nostalgic. It's just you think about Harley Davidson and boom, the Deluxe comes to mind right away. The beautiful chrome on it. It's just the longevity of that bike as well is just like, that's why it's like, I don't know, it's just a little heartbreaking to see that bike go. I mean, maybe they're gonna, you know, take it away, scrap it up and chop it up and maybe do something different with it. Maybe if they chop it up and turn it into more of a 40s style type of bike, maybe they want to do that, give you a nice little nostalgic bike, and that might be the perfect bike to do it with. Who knows? But for 2021, the Deluxe will not be returning. All right, last but not least, and I am really, really happy to say these bikes go. The Streets, they're gone. The Streets were literally, those bikes didn't sell at all here in the US. Overseas, in the India market, obviously they did well. They're cheaper bikes that are built in India, and for them it's profitable. They make them there. They don't gotta, you know, waste money on shipping them over here, and for them it was profitable, and it's a cheap Harley Davidson, and it's something that they like. But here in the US, the Street is probably the 750, the 500. Those bikes are very hated. Even I got my license on those bikes, and yeah, I got my license on them. They're really easy to learn on. They sit really low to the ground, but they're ugly. But my personal opinion, you don't gotta, you know, butcher me for this. It's just my personal opinion. If you like the bikes, you like the bikes, but you know. Now, like I mentioned before, I got this all from my inside source, guys. These bikes will not be returning. There's a lot of things that are happening for 2021. We have some new bikes that are coming in. We got the Pan America, the adventure bike that everyone's really raving about. Everyone's going crazy. I think the bike is a beautiful design. We still have the Custom. The Custom is still on the website, and for what I know, for what I've been told, the Custom is still coming out. And if that comes out, that'll probably be a big contender on the next bike that I'm gonna purchase. It's a beautiful bike, and if it's anywhere near what it looks like right now, it's amazing. Now, with that being said, there's also a lot of things that are also happening for 2021 and obviously for the future. I'm gonna be doing a follow-up video for that within a few days, so tune in for that. If this is the type of content you're into and you like some Harley Davidson content like all the time, you're definitely in the right place. This is my 2020 Lowrider S, which I'm building out little by little. There is a review coming up, 2 install videos this week. I got some Memphis shade handguards being installed. I got a Moons MC headlamp that I'm gonna be doing an install that should be coming in tomorrow as well. And then there's tons of other stuff that I want to do to this bike, which we're gonna go over in another video again as well. So you're definitely in the right place. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. It's gonna go help me out with the YouTube algorithm, guys. I'll be really appreciated. And I think it's gonna be it. Like always, guys, let the force be with you. Ride safe and enjoy the ride, baby.